I'm having a hard time waking up. Hi, happy Monday. I'm still trying to wake up. I woke up 9:06. I only woke up because my cat bit my toe. I jolted awake. I got pissed. I got grumpy. Hi, Key. Wait, I'm gonna get my tablet. Do we? No, I'm not EP. I literally just woke up. I swear to God. I'm like still waking up. It was, well, it was about an hour. I woke up to meet my cat biting my toe. And then for some reason in my head, I thought something existed, which didn't exist. So I was like so grumpy. I was asking the little crowies like, "Can you give me this?" And they was like, "We don't have it." I'm like, "We do have it. I saw it." And I'm like, "No, we don't." And then like, I had to go look for it, and I got even more mad and pissed off. And then, yeah, now I think I'm still kind of grumpy, but like, I'm actually waking up. And I'm mad about something that isn't real. My heart hasn't calmed down though. Like, do you ever like take a nap and you wake up all grumpy and your heart is like beating like crazy? My heart's still beating like crazy. So I'm like painting like a dog. Something eating. I kept waking up on eating. I know which part was a dream. I think. I think. I think you were getting eaten. I think you had a evil spirit eating you. Like it was eating you, and you only acknowledge it when you were sleeping. So I think you going back to sleep was a dream. But eating was the real part. But like now, like you didn't like real eating. You know what I mean? But I'll never eat you. I'll never do such a thing. Who do you think I am? You know what I need to watch? I missed the last 2 episodes of The Night in the Seven Kingdoms. I keep forgetting. Like I was like last week, I was like, oh, I need to watch the latest episode of The Night in the Seven Kingdoms. I didn't get to on Sunday, and I forgot about it. Nah, I missed another episode. I had to avoid TikTok because there's a lot of Night in the Seven Kingdom edits. Like, oh, I can't get spoiled. Is that Lucia? No, it's a, it's a, it's a, it's the storyline before the. I need to burp. How did that come out? Hi, Kyrie. It's the story before Game of Thrones. I think Game of Thrones, one of the princes, he was checking out like the book of like all like the achievements or like knights, and then Sir Duncan the Tall had like 3 pages of him, and then like it was memorable because they acknowledged him, he was kind of god because no other knight ever had like 3 pages of their name. And now we're seeing the story of Sir Duncan the Tall. I'm very sure. Wait, I don't think it updated. I just missed the last episode. Never mind. Because I think a week ago was the last episode of the season. The new season's coming this summer, I think. You should watch Game of Thrones. It's good. Just don't watch the last season. The directors decided to be a bit retarded and stray from the book for some reason in the end. So if you want to get pissed off, you can go ahead watch the last season. If you don't want to get pissed off, avoid it and just look up a summary of the true ending, like on YouTube or something, or read the book. They said to butcher it because they felt so, what do you call it? They had another project and they said butcher it and be creative. Do you not trust George R. R. Martin? No, trust. His creation is so good. It's so wonderful. It is so good. So good. So good. He might be a dickhead, but he knows how to write. We should watch it. I think it's one of the top 5 best like shows, Western shows created. It's in the top 5 for sure. The top Western series to be created. Cancel. Black Summer? I feel like I've heard of that. Black, 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 black summer. Black. I feel like I'll watch this. I do not remember watching it. I'm getting deja vu. Wait, I watched this, yeah. Only. Wait, I remember now. I remember this Asian lady. But how come I don't recognize the other people? Maybe because I used to see in season 2. I might have to rewatch it. Remember that freaking Asian lady? I remember that black guy. Maybe I get this blonde lady. Why did they cancel? Maybe it was enough. They didn't reach the expected views to continue the series. Or the popularity was out there. Oh, is it still on Netflix? Ah. Oh, you know one show that I'm pissed off? I've been watching it. It's Bridgerton. I love Bridgerton because the romance aspect is really interesting. I really love it, and I kind of read the books as well. And then I got pissed because in the new season they changed one character gender, and he was supposed to be the most shattering, yearning type of guy, and then no, they changed it to a female. So now they're trying to make it to a lesbian couple. I'm like pissed off because in the book it was surrounded by him. He was because look at the girl, the female character is and like she thinks she's infertile and she wants to have kids. And then she doesn't realize that her husband was the one who was his seeds were not good enough to give her the kids, and then her husband died, and she loved her husband so much. And then this guy, and then the supposedly character before he got regendered in the Netflix series, he was supposed to come into her life and then go over the whole romance troop again and give her the kids that she wanted, because even in the funeral, she literally broke down to her freaking mother saying that, oh, you're able to have so many pieces of yourself. That's like referring to having so many kids, and she's have the inability to have kids, and that's one thing she's so pissed about. And I don't understand why they're trying to push this lesbian couple, because how the heck is she gonna get pregnant if she says that you changed the character to a freaking female? Michael, it's not, her name is Michael, not Michelle. I'm like so pissed. And now the biggest problem she has is she's not able to get pregnant, because how are you gonna get pregnant with a female? Like, unless she's a freaking Fuda, and that's like, it's not happening. And now you ruined her main love interest. How did you butcher that? Like, the main issue was her wanting kids. How else she's gonna have kids if you change her new love interest into a woman? Like, get pregnant with freaked out BS. That actually pissed me off. I was like, now she's gonna still live with the, live with the pain of not having kids of her own. Like, I love, like, I think Bridgerton was, like, great. I loved it. It was great. I enjoyed it. Like, season 4 was okay. It was just that part that actually pissed me off. I wasn't the only one complaining. Like, they could have make any, like, they could have like changed any, like, the main romance couples into like a lesbian, but not the one who wants kids. No, I don't feel bad for her anymore. And not the source material. Yeah, some people are super like, oh yeah, we got lesbian representation. I feel like those people have not read the book or how it's important for Frances of her like wanting to desire to have kids. It's like, that's not the point. Like, I don't care. She's not Frances. She wants kids. It was such a great disappointing because Frances' love story was like one of the top three books. And when this whole time surprise. No, they even like they just introduce it. I'm like, when I first I'm like, Michelle, what? There's no one named Michelle ever existed. And then I realized, oh, they switched gender. We're going through a lesbian route. Like, I don't mind if they change you to a lesbian route, but it does not make sense for her route. Like, it's so obvious she desires to have kids. Like, she wants her own bloodline of kids. And it's impossible to have that with a woman. Is that... well, you'll be surprised. The story is a bit modern element to it. Honestly, I like Bridgerton's. I think season 1 and season 1 and season 1 and season 2 are my favorite. I loved the two couples love interest. They're pretty nice. Even when 4 was the K. That is not bad. I cannot compare to season 1. Hi, Jim Jim. Thank you. lesbian plot, and you're also trying to go mocking like crazy. No, it's not the fact they're lesbian. It's the fact they decided to make her lesbian at with like you put the wrong character to be lesbian. A lesbian cannot give you kids. Like, it's like she can't give you that. Like that's the worst way. She wants to have kids like her mother did. She desires for that really badly and was not able to do it with her husband because she thought she's the one who was infertile. I don't think it was him actually. He was infertile. And after his death, she got more depressed. And now they're trying to pair it and force her into like a lesbian troop. It's like, bruh, just bring Michael back. It's just like you're just ignoring the main problem. It's just and then like Kala. I also hate when people celebrate and like, oh my gosh, we got representation of it. So good. I'm like, yeah, but I wish it was somebody else you got representation with, but not with this character. Like, you know, if anybody, this character's the last person who needs that last representation. And it's also trying to write for TV, not gonna lie. Or directors still think they're better than the author and think they can make better story and try and make their own story. Like, no, stick to your own, stick to the book. Look what happened to the end of Game of Thrones and it happened to The Witcher. They end up being their rating dropped because the director thought they're ahead of themselves and make something better. Like, no, you're not better. If you want to make your own story, make your own story with under a new name. Don't alter a story that's already made. Wait, no, they're innocent. They're innocent. Hey, 3 girl. I transitioned from Wattpad to 003. You're sad. Not the original. The not wrong, true. mystery fanfiction story? True, yeah. Hi, Lois. Or do I just hit Tutu? We're talking about directors altering the story and making a new kind of story, which is not according to the book because they think they're superior and creative enough to do that when actually they're not. Something along that line. Oh my gosh, like, why did they butcher The Witcher? Like, seriously. Like, it was so bad. Why did they just decide to butcher it? I feel like what do we call it? The Witcher is the most butched, dumb thing, retarded thing a director ever did. Season 1 is, like, a bit enjoyable, and they decided to derail, and it actually pissed me off. Aishuku. Yeah. I think they're a bit special in the head, to be honest. Like, even your main lead character in season 1 said you're straying from the book, and they decided to say, yeah, fire. You sexist man. How dare you criticize his art? Oh, thank you very much. When is that coming out? I heard of it. Did it already come out? Thank you, Fukustar. You see the autism payoff. I see they actually pull it off. If only they're able to pull it off. This one just... Raping? Nah, I just woke up. How many ping? More autism clean up? Hopefully. Otherwise, it's gonna be a huge disappointment once again. I best not have high hopes or high expectation. Man, this water tastes horrible. God. Peter, shove you. This water is dookie. What the heck? Ah. But that's the trick, I tell you. It can't be mid, but it does the trick. I didn't remember. Bruh, if you were a Western bird, you have definitely microplastic in you. It's unavoidable. But you know what? Microplastic doesn't taste so bad, and life is short, so I might as well just drink it. Oh, this water tastes dookie, bruh. Why does water taste so bad? Ugh. I know it's in love join kind of. They will take care of the microplastic. You know, that is some joyful delusion that is good to have. You know what? If bad things happen in your life, if you have cancer, you don't have cancer. What's the word? You're just unlucky. Think of the positive. As long as you're happy and joyful, cancer is nothing. Hi, Effa. Hopefully you got some rest, Effa. So what if you're dying? At least die with a smile on your face. Don't be grumpy to the end. Good, we can wish get snow right now. Yeah. This is why I support all kind of death. If you can die, remember the good moments, not the bad ones. At least die with a smile on your face. But damn, if you get nuked or just car accident, or think about something negative, or like some accident you get hit by a brick, by someone through it, man, GG's. That's unlucky. You die with a bad thought on your head. That's not reversible. But if you're choosing to go walk down a path that results in a death in the end, then you have control of that. That's your thought. Your sad thoughts, resist. No matter, like, if you got freaking divorced, cooked, and you find out your kids are not your kids after like 12 years, and you realize all the bank sharks came after you with all the debts you owe, and you have nothing in you got freaking ditched to the street, and you're just alone, and you're about to kill yourself, and then as you're about to jump off the bridge, don't think about everything you lost. Think about the good moments, like that donut you had that made you smile. That way you're able to die with a smile on your face. Gluten. Man, whenever I'm about to die, I think of all the books I've read. Like, dang, that was such a good story. Oh man, that character was pretty funny. go out with a chuckle. Yeah. I read a lot of novels, mangas, manhwas. I read a lot. Every day I do my daily reading. Also getting into sci-fi, fantasy. Kill, drop it. I feel like it's really. Could it be hard for like novels to write like a zombie horror? I mean, I read a zombie apocalypse novel before, but it's not as scary. I mean, I've like read 3 horror novels, and they're not scary. That's really shocking for someone who's quite a coward, who's too scared to play any horror games or watch any horror movies. We haven't read a good horror novel. Wanna read more cyberpunk stuff? Ooh. You should go to that website. I don't know if you do use that website. It's called Novel Update. It has like all like novels and light novels, and has like a filter system depending like what genres, what type of light novel you want. I think the filter system is great for that. I think it has like every light novel, maybe. Hi, Psychic Flora. Let me some mecha. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me check. Using the what the heck did I just open? No. Oh my gosh. So I just clicked something by accident and blacked out my screen. I didn't mean that to happen. Okay. Then go here. Novel update. Yum 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 yum. Series finder. Light novel. Let's go Japanese. Did it do? Did it do? Did it do? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Redo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Who is hubby hubby? Oh, hubby hubby. Oh, no chapters. Sorry, I got distracted and started looking. I got derailed. I found some interesting novels to read for myself. Oh yeah, that was a nice go. The story of a man named Kinzano who one day inexplicably wakes up as a monster, following his police running to get his life back as a human, all while growing even more versatile as a monster in the process. This should be complicated somewhat. So this has a harem. It has alchemy, amnesia, appearance change, beautiful female lead, black humans, crafting, demi-humans, dense protagonist, dragon, elves, evolution, famous protagonist, first time intercourse. Wait, what? Why is first time intercourse a tag? Game Ellen skate to another world. Goblin skills, handsome male lead, hardworking protagonist, helpful protagonist, hiding true abilities, hiding true identity, humanoid protagonist, hunters, indecisive protagonist, knights, light rumors, level system, male protagonist, mercenary, modern day monster, multiple identities, multiple POV, obsessive love, orcs, politics, poor to rich, possessive character, race change, romantic subplot, skill, assimilation, special ability, strong love interest, sword and magic, time skips, time travel, tragic past, transformation ability, vampires, weak to strong, werebeast. Wow. Oh, look, all attacks, they're okay. Just, I never knew first time intercourse was attack. It is. It's a Korean novel. So it does reek of it. How about this one? Ryo Takuma, the 39-year-old man with a hidden past, finds himself in a strange white room. There the gods tell him that he has died and they are sending his soul to a different world. A world where magic exists. After living alone for 3 years, his gamer soul loses confidence and starts toward crazy routes. Well, these tags are much more normal than Korean tag. Wait, this is another Isaki, yeah. I mean, it is a Japanese novel. You know, you want a true non-Saki novel? Tags look like? Right here. A boy that was imprisoned for millions of years has regained a mortal body. He became a discipline of the declining, cleansing incest ancient sect where his patriarch used to be his discipline. Now he brings his sect back to his former glory. This is a journey to reach the apex and take revenge on those who had imprisoned him. This is a story of meeting old friends and meeting new companions. This is his path traversing the 9 worlds and become the next ruler of the heavens. Several million have passed and golden age of experts has passed. A master of discipline was once for most excellent immortal among the 9 realms had all but left him with his mortal body, mortal physics, immortal life field. He shall sweep the 9 worlds and take what is rightfully his. Okay, I'm getting deja vu. I think I read this like 8 years ago. I could have read it. But no, first time. No, that one didn't have a first time in it. Whoa. This one has a lot of tags. It has a alchemy appears different from actually age. Ignorant character, artificial, average looking protagonist, beast companion, beautiful female lead, black belly, bloodline, body tempering. Buddhism calm protagonist, carefree protagonist, charismatic protagonist, cultivating cunning protagonist, doe comprehension, death of loved one, demons, determined protagonist, idiot memory, empire, godly powers, gore, heavenly tribulation, hiding true identity, immortals, long separation, lost civilization, noise of subordinates, lucky protagonist, maids, melted male protagonist, mature protagonist, mind control monster, multiple realms, overpowered protagonist, past plays a big world, phoenix, Pilkin Cody, playful protagonist, polygamy, previous life talent, protagonist strong from the start, quirky characters, rape, victim becomes lover, ruthless protagonist, saint, schemes and conspire, secretive protagonist, sect developments, senate objects, shameless protagonist, spatial manipulation, strength-based social hierarchy, strong to strongest, student-teacher relationship, teacher times time travel, underestimate protagonist, unique cultivation technique, unique weapon, warriors world travel retreat. I feel like I read this. There's a bomb. There's one in this tag. Which one? I go to. Not even for drawing it. What? No, we don't. They're eating They're eating the Pocky stick. Grape? Oh, rape. Is he doing the rape? Or is he witnessing a rape? read a novel, or this guy had this real like cultivation. He had like to rape girls to get powerful. I forgot his name. I read it like in 2018. It was really fascinating. My father not only his hair turns white and he's a lolly vampire, blah blah. Actually, we're talking about a Chinese novel right here. The chance of them being underage is high, but the chance of them not being a lolly, none of me having big boobs as a youngster is high. You underestimate the Chinese novel when they talk about how rounded, big booby they are. The bigger the better. Upper lollies are allowed? What do you mean upper lollies are only allowed? All forms of lollies are allowed. What the heck? What kind of description for this? I become a semi-coercive imperialist to prevent everyone's destruction. I mean, freak everyone. Kill them all. As a pit in a vista. Oh my gosh. There was this one novel that I liked so much. It was like a post-apocalypse POV. Like a post-apocalypse environment. And the main character, he wasn't like overpowered. He was generally a freaking peasant. Poor peasant. And he had a very slow growth. And he was very smart too, very intelligent. But he wasn't overpowered at all. Or he was got lucky with the system. Or he got blessed by the gods. No, he had nothing. Oh, it's such a good story. I forgot. It's been years and I still don't know the name. And every time I try to look for it, I can't find it. But yeah, I actually see him struggle when he has no advantages at all. Earthquake in Japan. Survival. Surviving a shonen manga? Is that what it's called? Mission occupy the space secure. What is this? This is Korean. This is not it. The characters just showed up. I think I found it. After a terrible earthquake, Satoru wakes up in a pitch-black cave that him and his friends were exploring. Desperately moving through a crumbling cave with just his backpack, he expects to warm rescue as he gets out, but waits. Satoru was an unbelievable fact. Japan has sunk underwater due to the earthquake, and he is stranded on the island. No one to help him because Satoru knew how to survive himself. Is this a manga? Yeah, I found it. Mm-hmm. It is pretty key now. What the heck? I just skimmed through the first chapter. It's not fully translated. You know what that means? Do your Japanese rep. Do your Japanese rep. So you don't ever have to worry about things not being translated, not translated correctly. Ah. Hi, Roderick. How are you? Aw, I'm very glad to hear that. Ah, on to music. Not that one. Hi here. Hi Yummy. Coming around after now. I'm coming around this part after now, but yeah. It's good to hear. I am okay. I woke up from a nappy and I'm drinking some disgusting water. I mean disgusting, I mean it with a passion. It's quite disgusting, I tell you. You can taste like lead. Now that you say that. Now how do I draw a gem? Get poisoned, but I always get poisoned. You're underestimating who I am. I mean, another. What is the elephant in the room? Speak. State your distress. They're not kissing. Look, if you look closely, like, look, there's a pocky stick right there. Like, hold on, there is a pocky stick. Pocky stick right there. SOW is SOW. Can you censor the pocky? Why would I censor that? It will look inappropriate. It would cause misunderstanding. It won't help my case at all. already undressed. Cause it's a sleepover. It's a sleepover. They're having a sleepover. These sleepover girls are crazy. I don't know last time I had a sleepover. It's been so long. Oh yeah, oh I remember. No, I don't think that counts as a sleepover. It's not Yuri. It's friends. It's a friend. Friends sharing a Pocky stick. Please no misunderstanding. No, no. No! I'm sleeping at their house. No. I just like sleeping other people's house. Sleeping with a foreign smell piss me off. I don't have a good sleep if I sleep with a foreign smell. It does not smell like my bed. It does not smell like home. And I wake up grumpy. It's not Yuri. Sharing a Pocky Stick is not Yuri. Like, have you ever shared a Pocky Stick with somebody? Are you gay? No, you're sharing the Pocky Stick. It's not like that. I did. Those are with romantic content. You're gay. Hi, Moon. It's not Yuri. It's not. It's two heterosexual women sharing a Pocky Stick. Trying to learn differently. No, it's not. Listen here, buckaroo. This is two heterosexual girls sharing a Pocky Stick with no other intention. Maybe you're blushing slightly then. Well, because the blue-haired girl is getting too close, and the red-haired girl never felt someone this close before. Yeah, that too. They're sick. They're sick like me. It's not Yuri. Let's give the actually just kiss. No, it's gay. It's actually Yuri. They actually kissed. Wait, this is. You give me ring tickle that kissing so's Yuri. No, it's not. Look, go get your friend and share a Pocky Stick. Whoever bites the Pocky Stick off first loses. And see if that is gay. Huh? They're doing a challenge. The Pockies when you kill. Yeah, that too. They're both sick. So they're trying to eat all the medicine out of it. And you back up. That was not. Ah. how to eat? Check Pinterest. My holy grail. Yes, they're in a pocky stick. If you think otherwise, you're a big freaking pervert that deserves to be shot down with 3 bullets, one from the front and one from each side of your head. Yes. Good. Favorite Pockies? Yeah. Oreo. Celestial, whoever think this is Yuri are going behind the bars. You're going to jail, Nishi. Huh, boys? No. You're starving. On the cold floor. Chained up, upside down. And your blood drains. And your head is all hot. And you'd be like a bag of blood. Because, well... Well... Yeah, I won't if you think otherwise. Do you know that Rocket King was chained out with his arms spread? Yeah. Yeah, but your arm is not going to be spread. It's going to be chopped off. You're going to become, amputee. I think that's do it. Then say you're getting a replacement. Oh my gosh, did you hear that High Guard is shutting down after 2 months since released? Dang. It flopped that hard. Got the Concord treatment. Well, not really Concord treatment. It's just not an enjoyable game, I guess. Did it have? What happened? I know there were some flaws, but what was the tipping point that we just cancel it entirely? The way you did. Honestly, I didn't know High Guard even existed. Like, they did like 0 advertisement until like I saw like streamers playing it. I'm like, I saw a bunch of streamers playing it. I'm like, what the heck is this game? And then they're like, High Guard. I'm like, what the heck? I've never heard of this game. It never got advertised. Could you? Alright, I'm off Twitter. I was just on Twitter until I saw a tweet that says incest is the purest form of love, which is crazy because I was reading a manual before I took a nap, and the incest there is pretty strong. It's like pretty low key, not gonna lie. Like there's some siscon going on, but it's like very low key. And yeah, this brother have a very toxic, unhealthy obsession with his sister, and then keep thinking about her. But like, it can't be like that. It's a low-key incest, I'll tell you that. 2 weeks prepared to work on that. Also was in charge of microtransaction. Damn, poor man. Main stuff. Poor lady. I bet she broke down. Is it UK related? How's UK related to incest? Is there like a huge incest going on in the UK? There be any step relation incest is incest. You know what's crazy? The biggest fanfiction website after Whitepad was created from incest between the Winchester brother. They're banning step relation or something. What the heck? It's illegal to love your step family? What is the nonsense? So you can love your sister, or you can love your stepsister? What is that logic? You're not literally. Wait, what is that? What is that logic? Yeah, guys, you can marry your sister, but you cannot marry your stepsister. Oh, that's pretty wrong. That's too far. No, incest technically legal in UK, but there's some any fiction media with incest theme. Okay, that is even more illogical. Wait, what? What? So they're banning fictional incest, but you can still marry your sister. Like IRL. What does banning fictional incest do? Like, what are they trying to do? Wait, what? It's like, yeah, let's ban fictional incest. That'll stop people, like, banging their cousins. Oh, wait. They're still banging their cousins. What do we do? Maybe on the other hand. That's too far, bruh. Guys, you cannot bang your 2D sister, okay? That is wrong. If you want to bang your sister, just go down the hallway and open that door. You have a sister right there. The UK is becoming more of a sewer hole. Well, why? I think they're trying to, I mean, if this is a way for reproduction, I mean, a win is a win, I guess. Maybe they see most of their civilians are very into incest, fictional incest, and they're not reproducing, so they're encouraging real incest. Guys, please reproduce if it means banging your family. That is so wrong. Oh my gosh, who the heck is managing the UK? They have to be so retarded. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for the people who live in the UK. They're being ruled by crotards. In order to have sex, basically. So that backwards. It's quite more than backwards, I tell you that, Asbor. I'm no longer asking. Unless they use a art lab, but they only play them when they can get anything to use their devices. Yeah, I know Texas has. Doesn't Texas have that? Did they implement that law yet? It's pretty retarded. Yeah, for this freaking boomers, bro. I can't wait they pass away. Way past it, damn. Freaking boomers ruin everything enjoyable. Think it's good for the youth. Now freak you, boomer. You're taking away something to enjoy. I got their search your devices and put you in jail. Do a drug, bruh. Do what druggies do. I don't know. I don't know. Get material, trade it off Telegram, get USB, freaking drive down the state, or like trade USB with somebody on the street like you're smuggling drugs. This is underage content. That's pretty fricked up. That is pretty fricked up. Any lollicons in Texas? Rip you, bruh. You guys are in the trenches. Could be me though. But dang. Salute to any lollicons or shottycons living in Texas. You guys are not participating in the night market of the underworld. Anyone it shouldn't be. We're the land of the free. As if it's free to like there's a limit of freedom. The limit of freedom you're granted, which is better than other countries, like I said. Or give me death. My Texas is a pretty nice state. Besides that gay law. But it's a pretty nice state. I wouldn't live there. I like having 4 seasons and not just 1 season. It's pretty cool. I like the cafes they have there. A drink 4 season. Is a drink called 4 season? What? Are you on the same page? There's a drink called No Season? Uh, uh, here's a drink popular. I didn't know. I never heard of it. I got distracted. I went on Pinterest. Oops. Four season drink. I've never seen this in my entire life. No, it looks tasty. Under a rock. Have you bit a rock before? Mm-mm-mm. Try it. Yeah, this is mango. I like anything mango. I love mango. I'm a big fan of mango. Dry mango? Yes, I have dry mango. I had chip mango. I tried so many different kind of mangoes. I'm a big mango freak. Also cucumber. I love cucumber. I think I love every vegetable and fruit except pickles. I never tried pickles. I'm scared to try pickles. I don't think I'll ever try pickles because of that fear. I mean, I'm too scared to try pickles, Brad. They look so weird and smell odd. At least one. No, pickles are they back the firm? I like that as a snack. Okay, what kind of pickle should I get to try for the first time? I'm not gonna try the pickles in burgers. I always take them off. Dilly, Yuri, and pickles. What kind of pickles? Should I get like fresh pickles from the market in the jar, like jar pickles? If it tastes bad, I'm gonna track every single query that is suggested eating pickles. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna gouge your eyeballs out and put them in a pickle jar, and then put you upside down, bare naked, and blindfold you. And then I'm gonna put mental candles on your body, and then chip off your nails one by one. The ferment. Okay, I'll try those. So, did that be the... No, you freaking pervert. How did you think of something so perverted? You're on the first on the list. I'm gonna put your name first on the list. The heck? Bye bye, Kyrie. I mean, I know, no, I just, it's not like that. Play? Sure. Bring it, pervert. You're not getting a candle. You're gonna get beheaded. No mercy upon you. I'm quite. I know a lot of torture methods. Do not underestimate me. I know a lot of things. With me. There's mostly like cupcakes with little crowies or brownies, but we had no flour. On the day we want to make cupcakes, we have no flour. That was so tragedy. That was so depressing. Like every other day we had flour, and a singular day we don't have it. There's no flour. Get flour tomorrow. Ah. There's a PvE incentive mode? What? Since when? On. Ah. Go center and go on additionally for play a kill. Oh, that's pretty nice. I want that. I mean, I'm already in like friendly lobbies. Yeah, I'm already in like friendly lobbies. They're pretty chill. I don't think I've gotten killed the past days at all. Whenever I do like a run, everyone's been pretty nice. Oh my gosh, I remember I did I had a good run, and I think it was in Bluegate. I found a bunch of like blueprints and like some good materials I needed, and then this person came up. She's like, "Oh, I'm new. Do you have anything?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yes I do." I accidentally gave them my everything. All the good stuff I got in my anvil 4. Uh, uh, what's it called? What is that? Good part for anvils only. They had it in it. And now when I was extracting, I was like, maybe I gave her too much stuff. Cause I left what I started with. Like, so I just waited like 10 minutes and got nothing. Cause I gave it all to that person. Oh well. It's like, but I needed that blueprint. I was like, oh well. I'll eventually come across it again. Yeah, I felt bad. She said she was new. So I was like, you should have this, and that, and that, and that. Oh, you can have this blueprint that I've been looking for a very long time. But you can have it. Oh my gosh. How do I find rare blueprints all the time? But I can't find that filthy freaking what was it? A Toza? A shotgun? I forgot the name. Started with a T. A blueprint. I'm like, damn, I got every gun blueprint ever besides that gunfire gun. I'm like, I'm getting pissed over here. What's going on here? And still I fell apart. I felt bad because she was new. She said she was new and she didn't have anything. So I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? Here, you can have this stuff. Let your beginning be a good start. Not a good start, a head start. And then like frick. I was extracting like maybe I should have kept the anvil. I'm kinda low on materials. It's hard to make an anvil these days. I can make an anvil. Just I don't have I keep being called I'm low on materials to upgrade my anvils. I'm a renegade. Changer? No, that did not sound like a voice changer. She sounded like a mom of 3. She sounded like she's a mother of 3 kids. That was not a voice changer. I got that wasn't. Damn, if I actually got played by a 40-year-old guy, then dang, that voice changer is actually the GOAT. She got right when she asked, "Do you wanna believe? Do you know how many skins I've gifted? When if they said they were a girl, and when I was playing League of Legends, a person the slightest girly name who acted a bit girly in chat, I would befriend them, and then like, oh my gosh, we're girls. Here's a skin." Ioxide. No better than a man. But I have a better intention than a man though. I gift them with an intent of befriending. You know, I have no ill intent. Do you? Yeah. That's what they all say. Is what I say. Look, the chances of you making a harem is very low, like very low. But the chances of me making a harem is very high. So that's something that is a big difference between you and me. The other night, Tony, I have Fakara, I have the Northern Princess, I have Carrie-chan, I have Akachi, I have Kaga, I have Yari, I have the girl from Naruto, I forgot her name. The witch from the House of Morgana. Yeah, it's hard to remember names. It's not on my top 3. Real girls? What do you mean real girls? They are real girls. 2D are real to me. Good Daiwashi, Pakara, and Carrie-chan. and the white, the white-haired, the northern princess from Conco. Sorry, 3D girls are not very appealing. Same with 3D men. They're not very appealing. 3D men and 3D girls are not appealing to me. Two out of 1,000. Oh, thank you, Mr. Rat. I keep getting distracted. I keep scrolling through Pinterest. Maybe 1.5. Look. I can easily get 3D girls as easy as a snap of a finger. Like, really easy. Like, yeah, like, only remember the last time I did it. So I attended something socially. Yeah, remember invited me to this, like, her colleague event with a bunch of boomers? But there were some girls around my age too. Oh, some younger too. And they all loved me. Most of the boomer women, is not gonna lie. I think most of the boomer ladies liked me a lot. I think I got like most of their, I got most of their numbers. Or I gave them my number when they asked. Her classes a year ago? Oh no, I forgot about her. I don't know, I think I gotta think of attracting boomer ladies. I remember one of them, I think I did mention in the stream when I came back from the event. Like, one of them, she only has like one son and she barely sees him. And she's like, oh my gosh, I wish I had you. You'd be like the daughter I never had. And she's like, you should marry, you should hit up my son. I'm like, well, I'm trying to focus school right now. And then she kept talking about her son. Like, you're, I feel like, your son is a bit of a silly person. They keep getting accidents. Care as money as always. Wait, what? Yeah, I would like some money so I can buy all my wifey's merches and go to their concerts. Well, I'm too scared to go to concerts, actually. Hi, Rage. I'm doing okay. How about you? That is wonderful to hear. last week. Aw, she spoiled herself then for this week to redeem. I'm doing anything. House more. I mean, I don't like going out. I'm finding more and more dislike of going out now. I really like. I mean, I'm. It's not like nothing ever changed. I'm always in my room, or like in my house. I never leave unless it's going to class, groceries, or Mama forces me to go out shopping for her. I really like my own little bubble. My own little bubble. My own little unclean bed smell. Occasionally, I step outside every morning, look outside. Wow, nice weather. Time to go back to my room. I'm not always in my room. I still have to do chores like cooking and cleaning. The rest of my sleeping days I have, that's pretty rough. You have to force your daily life to Kaya. At least once a week? Nah. Socializing with other beings is quite exhausting. I realized that when my cousins came over to stay, it's so tiring to talk and socialize. I rather talk to myself and just play games, watch stuff, and read. Time goes really quickly. I every morning I step outside. Oh no, not every morning, but every time I wake up, I step outside, taking the fresh air, check the mail. Even the mail's already being always checked. I don't know why I do that. One's already being checked. Yeah, and I get some tea. That's basically what it is. Physical, I do. I get physical exercise when I clean. That's physical exercise. It's just I'm moving my body. And whenever I do chores, I just end up sweaty. So that is exercise. How come every time I clean, I get sweaty and getting active? active shower taker. Oh, that's a different topic that shall be discussed in another time. But it's not relevant to the topic as of now. Chris, no, I'm becoming a soccer mom here. But soccer moms are so easy to. No, I think the easiest moms to get along with are the how'd you call it? What was it? What is that called? I forgot the sport. Man, the soccer mom. They're all the same. They're pretty easy to talk to. It's tennis? No. Yeah, volleyball. 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 And have nice legs. They do. They actually do. I used to like sometimes after like lacrosse practice or before lacrosse practice, I see them in like the gym room, and they got some nice luxurious thighs. I tell you that. They're like they're like the third upcoming on the rank of having nice legs. We can never beat model legs. Models are so nice. Every model has such beautiful legs. Uh, I'm not a reason. I'm not that. I'm not that. I just, I'm just admiring God's creation. Judge, but it's not the same thing. Why would I have a nosebleed? Who gets a nosebleed appreciating uh, nice stuff? No, it's not Yuri. It's appreciating art. Yeah. He tells his face to the wall. Yeah, yeah, because there's perverted intent. I never have perverted intent. Ah, there's no exit out. to fight our rights. There's no rights. There's no union. Before the union is even there be no such thing as a union when it's all freaking massacred. And under my rule, there's no rights unless I grant you the right. That's what a dictatorship is. Music always? Oh, I totally forgot. I forgot there's no music. It was so silent. I was in my thoughts. I think I'm gonna end this stream here. I gotta wake up tomorrow early. So, thank you. Ow. Thank you, Curry. You're keeping me company this Monday night. Tuesday night. Tuesday night. Hopefully, you have a decent rest of the rest of the week. And then you're able... am I streaming tomorrow? Maybe. But have a wonderful rest of the week. Until next time. Bye bye. Good night. I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna watch I'm gonna I'm gonna doom scroll on TikTok and then under my bed and then fall asleep. Bye bye.